Earth, Aurora, Mythos, even Lore dance endlessly and aimlessly through the ether. Every now and then they will meet. Every now and then worlds will meet each other and they will form a portal. These barriers that meet fluctuate and bend and vibrate just like the strings of a lute, just like a musical instrument. And just like an instrument, they can be strung. We can play walls of the worlds. Now, my friends, when worlds come together, when they coalesce, imagine two sheets falling on top of each other. Even though the first sheet may lay flat, when you throw the second sheet on top of it, of course it will wrinkle. You'll have bubbles, so to speak, that form between these sheets. Within these bubbles lie other worlds, microcosms, rifts, if you will, that contain untold power. Power that can be tapped into, power that can be unleashed, power that can be used to bring a dragon egg back to life. Yes. It has been still for thousands of years.
Could it be at all possible by doing this? I know Jakul alluded earlier to the darkness held within the items from lore, that we could disrupt the resonance and create portals to all three worlds.
There are risks involved with this. It is not the safest ritual to perform. We have taken the precautions necessary. Of course, no one wants to be playing with the world barriers. No one wants to pop, so to speak, the sphere of Aurora.
Yes.
Sorry. Or the sphere of Earth, or even the sphere of Mythos. And so precautions have been taken.
Your hands are cold.
The worlds are made of tougher stuff than that.
Your hands.
It would require a vast supply of metal to create a reverberation that loud that would rupture the worlds.
So you don't see a possibility of a portal potentially?
I think that the risk is very low. Okay. Now, of course, Jacques Roule has insisted that he attend in order to make sure that such a problem does not present itself. So we do have our contingency representative from Aurora. But you are wise to be concerned, my friend. You are wise to be concerned. Now, the four worlds, my friends. Earth, Aurora, Mythos, and Lore. We shall bring them together. We shall bring them together, and we shall capture that energy which is captured between worlds. Those gaps, those spaces that exist between the threads of the worlds, we shall bring here to Evermore tonight. And we shall bring the dragons back. By utilizing the metals of the four worlds, silver for Aurora, gold for Earth, iron for Mythos, and the black stones for Lore. We shall send reverberations through the ether. We shall rupture the very fabric of reality. The entire essence of the universe will quake in resonance, in sweet, beautiful melody. As a very prudent and wise world walker said just tonight, the four worlds shall sing a melody together. Four notes together, playing in beautiful harmony. And in that harmony, we shall unlock the dragons. But a few moments more, my friends, and we shall begin.
Place some grain on this resonance plate. It will help us to know if it's working properly. See, the shape of this plate allows us to channel all sorts of mediums by placing this grain on the plate, we will be able to observe if we are having enough vibrations in it. And the grain should spread out. It's a visual representation of the sound that's going out. Ideally, at least.
This is the first time that we've done this.
Are we a little too close?
It should be fine.
Should be.
Catastrophic fireballs will probably annihilate the entire town.
You ever start to burn, you're not.
OSHA doesn't exist here.
What about OSHA rules? Do we need face masks and gloves for this?
Hard helmets.
Especially if it's
Gold, silver, iron, and black stone from Noah.
It's an ice dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any more questions leading up to this?
So that's probably enough.
I've got something there. I know that, I know.
So who said they had a question? Is that true? Or am I I'm going insane. That's fine.
It happens.
I really do.
No, safe!
Oh, actually,
Fine, eggs are made out of sturdier stuff than that.
this is an interesting fact, actually. Have any of you ever held a chicken egg in your hand and squeezed it very hard?
Yeah.
You can't break them, exactly. Dragon eggs are quite different. The reason you can't break a chicken egg is because of the shape of it. It distributes the pressure of it. Dragon eggs, as you can see here, they have scales on them. Now what that does is it actually introduces a great deal of structural weakness. If you squeeze a dragon egg the way you squeeze a chicken egg, it probably would break. However, the trade-off to that is that they can take very hard falls without breaking. This is very good for dragons who are roosting at the top of very tall trees, for instance, on the side of a mountain perhaps. If the egg falls out of its nest and falls very far, it's very likely to survive the fall. So when we bump it and it falls out, it's really just fine.
It's okay.
Just trying to get more iron in there. We have the food, salt, and many road walkers have been helping us collect. These are shavings of rust. The leftover iron I have from Mythos. Thought it might be a nice touch. It looks great.
What's she doing?
This plate resonates, that grain should vibrate and spread out, and that's how you know it's working.
Aye. Aye.
Sing to the world.
We're starting?
Lina, Peter. I'm doing it perfectly fine. I'm doing it perfectly fine. So, to your point, it's not working. Something's missing.
No, it's again.
Well, I know that.
Oh no.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
That's impressive.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have... Again, we have gold trying to talk with itself. We're on Earth. We're on Earth. Gold can't actually create a resonance with itself. We need something else. We need something else from Earth. We need something... Well, that's what I'm saying, is that a string can't pluck itself. We need someone to pluck the string for us. The World Walkers!
We can sing them.
If you all, you know it's very simple. Just take your hands.
Aye. Just like that. Just like that. Perfect, my friend. Perfect. Perfect. Now let us see what the plate will see. Trying my best. Louder, my friends, louder!
I don't know if I can rub louder.
Let the beat of your hands echo with the four worlds! Let Aurora hear you! Let Mythos hear you!
When he tells you, you clap your hands together.
Let Lore hear you! Let Earth herself hear you, my friends! Let all of the worlds hear you! Let them hear the reverberance! Let them hear your sounds! And now, my friends, now clap!
Did it work?
You spent more time with that end than I did.
No.
No, there was fire and you know, it didn't work.
We did nothing wrong. We did nothing wrong. We did everything perfectly. We did everything flawlessly. No, there was reverberance. There was reverberance. There was reverberance.
It didn't work.
It did work. It did work. It just didn't.
It did work, it just didn't.
What do we do wrong? What did... No! I can't do anything right!
Don't be stupid, Kate.
No, come on now!
What do you mean you can't
What do
do
you
anything right? What on earth are you talking about?
I can't...
Do you remember back in Mythos? Do you remember back in the Western Wilds? You remember back in my workshop? Somehow, you managed to get through 7 deadbolts in order to break into my workshop. 7! And they weren't simple deadbolts either. I worked on those things for 1,000 years. And you just casually opened them and walked in. And then, you found a way to get Ildrax to warm up to you. An ice wyvern warming up to someone.
Okay, I can break into houses, but I can't.
Ada, listen to me. You came back to Earth. On your own volition. You came to a foreign world. Knowing nothing about this place. You came here. You braved the portal. And you created You created a dragon! You created a dragon! Kada, what do you mean?
Well, why don't we have the egg? I mean, you're probably right. I probably messed it up. So I'm a mythos, like you were telling me. And I just...
World Walkers! My daughter stands before you now. She has put every ounce of her being into the dragons. She has invested heart and blood into fighting, into raising, into defending the dragons. Do you think that she's done anything wrong?
No! Nothing.
If you won't listen, at least listen to their voices. You've done nothing wrong. You have done everything. I don't know. But now you know something that doesn't.
A lot of things that don't work.
That's true, it grows larger every day. But we're one step closer. Even though that journey might take us 10,000 steps, we are one of those steps closer. We succeeded in causing resonance between the worlds. That is no small feat. We created resonance between 4 worlds, Ada.
You know, we're just... I wanted to see that egg hatch, you know? I'm sure everyone
And
here did.
we did.
I'm so sorry, I know. I know you tried so much. I'm so sorry I couldn't do. I love you very, very much.
I love you too.
We'll try again.
Of course we'll try again. We're dragon trainers. That's what we do.
Right then.
We still have the egg. We still have plenty of material to work with. We have a massive mess that we're going to make. Hey, I think the birds will make a fine meal after this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I couldn't be better because I wanted to do something right by your eyes, you know?
You created. You've read every single one of my manuscripts. That's not a small number of manuscripts. That's 3,000 years of notes. You read every single one of them, and you managed. I am proud of you. You're not supposed to cry. I thought this was a good moment.
I'm sorry, thank you so much.
You played no small part in this as well. In my foolishness, I insisted that the only solution was silver. And you saw through that, just as easily as Kay did. You're a fraction of her age. Already you're sharp as a tack.
I'm not attacking the person.
Still learning.
I'm proud of you. Did we do this thing as
You
well?
don't have to. Thank you all for sorry that we don't have catch an egg to show you. I really am. It will happen.
It will happen. Fine. It will happen.
But we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much.
And something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened,
We did
and
something
we'll need to
right.
compare it to my notes.
Right.
and we'll do a little bit of research on it and see maybe maybe the ether plasm has a little bit of conclusion. We might be able
We'll talk about it here.
Hi.
Well, we have some cleaning up to do, but
we do need to do a little bit of cleanup, my friends.
ritual's over, so thank you so much.
My friends, thank